Wichita Falls YMCA CEO and President Brandon Brown is now relieved of duties after board members were made aware of drug-related charges brought against him in 2017. That's according to Brown. Court documents show Brown was pulled over in Thackerville, Oklahoma for a broken headlight before authorities found methamphetamine and 2 glass pipes underneath the seat. PJ Green spoke with Brown today, and PJ joins us now with our top story.
Yep, that's sure right there. According to court documents, Brown was charged with unlawful possession of paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, and defective vehicle equipment in Love County, Oklahoma. When I talked to him today, he was pretty upset, but told me that he didn't fight the charge to save his family and the YMCA from getting the exposure that they see now.
I wake up every single morning. The last 3 years, I woke up every single morning worried about this and wondering if someone's going to find it out.
What started off as a favor to a friend ended with an arrest and a permanent stain on Brown's record.
Through his legal counsel, I agreed to, take probation for it. And upon probation, I had to pay fees.
Those fees would amount to over $2,500. Brown also had to do 30 hours of community service and complete a substance abuse education class within 90 days of his sentence, according to court documents. Brown says he only took the plea deal at the advice of his counsel, who also told him to say nothing to the YMCA and to live a clean life after his sentence.
All I ever tried to do is protect the Y from this, my family, my kids and my wife and my family. I just wanted to protect them.
Court documents also show a failed drug test in December 2017, but Brown says he's got a story to tell.
It was not a pass. It was not a fail. It came back inconclusive. The fella at the time told me that it could be a number of different things.
Full of regret and worry, Brown would do things very differently if he had the chance to do it all over again.
It's not me. It's not who I am. I regret not fighting it back then. I wished I would have. Had I been able to make that decision again, it would be a different decision.
And in an official statement, the YMCA chairman of the board, Mark Fleming, confirmed that Brown was relieved from his duties, but did not state a reason behind that dismissal. And as for Brown, he's going to take this time to be close to his family and try to move forward.
Okay, PJ, thank you very much for that report.